study abroad. And today I have the pleasure of inviting Angelika Kukreti, one of our CIP former students, to the talk, CIP International Student Graduate Review. Angelika, welcome to our live stream. Congratulations to you. Angelika, she is a permanent resident of Canada. And, her dad, her uncle was actually my neighbor in Ukraine, a very small world, right? So congratulations for all your achievements. You came during the most difficult part of, during the COVID. You studied in Conestoga. She studied in Conestoga College, ITBA, and she's already a permanent resident, and she is working now as an IT sales account manager. So thank you for finding time and joining our session, Angelica. How are you doing?
Thank you, sir. I'm good. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, Viti. So, Angelica, how was your experience, with CIP coming to Canada, and why did you choose Canada? Right, like first, I think, why did you choose Canada? Any
I chose
particular reason?
Canada because it is a very welcoming country. From my research, I did research about different countries: Australia, New Zealand, Canada, UK. A lot of people go to Germany as well. I chose Canada because it is very welcoming and they are allowing a lot of immigrants to come in. So the process is comparatively more smooth. And I've only heard good things about Canada. And I
So
believe
how?
my dad connected with you, and through your
Yes.
recommendation, we were like, okay, this is definitely the right choice. So that helped a
So,
lot.
are you
Thanks.
happy with your decision? You started your journey as an international student. You are now a permanent resident of Canada. So, was it a good?
Definitely. For me, it has been, yeah, it has been a roller coaster, but patience is the key. It takes time to achieve what you're looking for. It's not something that you'll just come here and you'll get everything on your plate. It is hard work. It is patience that is required. It has been 4 years for me now, but I am very happy that I made the decision.
But indeed, guys, this is a long-term plan. It is not going to be
Mhm.
overnight success. There will be a lot of challenges, and there will be days when you will, especially when you are in your student phase, you will actually be might times where you are depressed and crying. But again, please be focused. This is only for people who are willing to work hard, invest their efforts to, and also, have a willpower to succeed. There is no option here when you're investing your time and money. So, Angelica, you studied in Conestoga College, ITBA. So, how was your in transition, right, when you first came to Canada? What were the challenges you made, and how was your first learning experience, settlement? How did it go?
It was okay. Obviously, the weather was a big difference. So I landed on 30th of December 2019. It was the coldest day of the year. That's what I felt like. As soon as I came out of the airport, there was like a big wind marching towards me. So it was a learning process. Firstly, I learned how to do layers, like how to wear layers, what kind of clothes to wear, what kind of weather it is, what kind of people are the. I was in Kitchener. From the airport directly, I went to Kitchener, and it is a very small town, and I was not living right in downtown. So I had to understand how the buses work, how the transport works, then understand what are the grocery stores around here, what is available where. And then as a student, you want to save money as well because you don't have a job right away. You have to look for jobs. That's why you have to go to different grocery stores and find out what are the different prices. You can save some money. It is an interesting combination of excitement because it's a new country for you and there are new things, but at the same time, you're scared because you're alone. You're alone at the end of the day, you have to do everything yourself. You definitely become more responsible. It is a very, very good experience, but at the same time, you're scared. Again, patience is the key. I did not get a job for 4 months and I came in winter, and I've been always had a job since college back home, and it was scary time for me to not get a job, but every single day I applied and I kept going, and in the end I did get a job, which was good. Apart from that, COVID happened in between, so that was not ideal. I only went there,
It was a
went
very difficult time, yes, for many students. I still remember when you first landed, I think I actually went to the house, checked in. Dad
yeah,
asked me to go and connect and check in. Right. I still
yeah.
remember talking to the owner and the other two girls in the
Mhm.
house. I came in there. Yes. So yeah, COVID was very difficult. So like you mentioned. So how did you manage your study and part-time job, and how was your experience studying in Conestoga College?
My experience was really good. The teachers were very good. In person was ideal. The first month was in person, but after that it was all online. It gets difficult, but you get used to it. The course structure is thankfully something that will keep you engaged. So they have assignments, they have projects, they have interactions going on. So you do a lot of group activities, which gives you a chance to work with other students as well. At the same time, my work was in a grocery store. So I used to do online classes in the morning, and I used to take afternoon or evening shifts in the grocery store. So I'll wake up early in the morning, do my studies, then go for my grocery store job, and then I'll come back and do my assignments. And then it goes on for every single day. You don't even realize it's like a habit. You're in a loop of things. Sometimes it is you can get demotivated, but you have to make sure, like, remember the fact that this was your choice. This was your choice. Nobody forced you to do it, and in turn, in the long term, it will only benefit you, and it definitely does. I come from personal experience. It was all worth it.
Because, I see you so much different, Betty. I remember when
Mhm.
I used to talk, when you were in India, when you first landed here, and now you're such a mature person, a professional and an adult, I would say, compared to what you
Mhm.
started so early, right? So, what were the most challenging, what were the most difficult challenges you had while you were studying?
Family, there is no family here. So without family, you feel lost. Like there's nobody giving you direction, and family gives you emotional support. So I have stayed with family most of the time back home. I also stayed away while I was working, but still I had the choice to go back and like go to the family and express myself. But over here, you cannot express a lot. I feel that you can't tell your family, oh, I'm having this challenge. You have to keep a happy face and be like, it's all good. I'm doing it because it's your choice. And
Yes.
you keep struggling and going at the same time.
Yeah, family is the biggest sacrifice we do when we go abroad.
Yeah.
Last, I left home also like your dad when I was very young, 19, and my mom still means, but I've never had the time to be with you. So it's the biggest challenge. But that is what life is. So, so how was your transition after your studies, in finding a job? Like, how difficult was it for you to find a job?
So what I did was I started looking for jobs 3 months before my study was going to be over. So my study was going to be over in April, I believe. And I started looking for a job in January. So I started giving interviews. I started reaching out to people. I started trying to understand like what they're looking for. I feel that my experience from India did help me a little bit. And then I moved provinces. So Ontario was something where I was trying to apply, but I wasn't able to get a job. I had a cousin in BC, so I moved to BC, and when I came here, it gave me a more motivation because I got a little bit of family support there, and I was able to try and find jobs more regularly with some hope that at least there's somebody who can take care of me while I'm struggling. So it definitely helped, and consistency is the key. I think every day just you just keep applying, and one day that right call will come your way. So it was difficult, but it is over the period of 4 to 6 months, you will find something that you're looking for as long as you're consistent.
Definitely. I guess, it's the same in India for freshers. It is
Yeah.
difficult and also yourself. Did you have any work experience in IT previously, Angelica?
Yeah, so back home, I had 2 years of experience in IT sales, similar profile I am in right now, but more junior positions. Right now, I'm an account manager. Before, I was a lead generation specialist, so less, I want to say, a junior profile compared to where I am right now.
That is good. So, like overall your journey, how was your experience with CIP?
Yeah, my journey with CIP was really good. It's very helpful to have somebody, you are basically a family friend. So it never felt like I'm talking to somebody, some stranger. It always felt like home. It always felt very supportive. I remember when we were during COVID, you used to do food donations, and you came to my house and you gave me a food donation, and at that time, it means everything. I can never forget that time. So my experience has been really, really good, genuinely really good, and it has been seamless. It felt good, and it's good to, because I believe your team connects with so many students. They understand where you're coming from as well. So the experience was 100% good. I definitely recommend it.
Yes, yeah, it was so difficult with COVID. Even getting the food stuff was difficult, right? And I'm glad we were able to
Yeah.
get it. I still remember driving your home and you just messaged me after that saying, I have something to eat today. Thank you. So it
Yeah.
was tough times for all of us. Yes, it was very difficult. But and what is your current job title and what do you do now?
My current job title is an account manager. I work at an IT consultancy which provides software licenses and services. I am more of a sales role, but not particularly because it's a smaller company. I wear multiple hats, but I'm learning as we go. It has been 2.5 years now, and I'm loving it.
2.5 years already. Oh my God! Like
Yeah.
I just can't believe it. Like like probably a few months since I met you, and it's already like 3.5, 4 years, right? Since you
Yeah.
graduated. That is so nice. So, what is your, one last question? What is your advice to all the prospective international students who are planning to go abroad and specifically to Canada, right? What would you advise them to be prepared and what is your, as your journey, you've been through this journey, so what would you advise them?
I would say don't think that it's going to be easy. It's going to be difficult, but the difficulty is going to only last for a few years. So as long as you believe in yourself, you will be able to pass through the hurdles, and the destination is much nicer than the struggle.
That is good. But thank you very much, Betty. Pleasure talking to you as well after quite some time, right? We haven't talked. But good luck, and I hope that your parents can join you soon this summer, right?
Mhm.
If
Yeah.
not early. Yeah, so we have a very high visa approval rate these days. So let's hope, fingers crossed, right? Thank you very much for joining the talk, the International CIP Student Review, and good luck. Take care.
Thank you, sir.